Hey you guys, it is Friday. How's everybody doing? This is probably the start of the vlog because I have not been vlogging. I have not been vlogging. I've been so incredibly busy with things that I have to like literally have my focus on that I have not picked up the camera to vlog. I'm upset because I haven't been able to work out like I really want to because I have been busy and on the go and on the go and on the go and on the go. So the days I can get it in, great. The days I can't, But luckily, this week everything is dying down so I can get back to my regularly scheduled program. I literally had to go to the grocery store in the middle of the week, which was like a no-go for me. I did not like it. It sucked. I like my early Saturday or early Sunday mornings. Get in, get out, and, you know, get done. So, yeah. Not much has been going on. The reason I haven't been able to vlog. My mom moved. I don't know if I had disclosed in the previous vlog that my mom had been, you know, at our house. She still has to have her knee replacement surgery, and you know, we had just had the baby, and so, you know, a little bit of help was phenomenal. But she has moved. Her new place is amazing. Yeah, someone soliciting funds on the street. I'm sorry, I don't have any cash. Any hoodles. But yeah, so because of that, she'd been at my house and she moved. And so I had to take the liberty, because she does still need to have her knee replacement surgery, and I was the manpower for a few days. Moving things in, rearranging things, setting up washer and dryers, Keurigs, dining room tables, couches. Speaking of couches, we got a new couch in the midst of all of that. So yeah, it has been beyond a fiasco and beyond crazy. We got rid of our old couch, got a new couch. I don't know if I've mentioned it or if it was seen in a vlog, but I did get a new coffee table as well. The matching end tables to that coffee table set were on back order. I finally got the email, was it yesterday? What's today? Friday? Yesterday, that they have come off back order and they're due to be to our house on what day? Tuesday, next Tuesday. So that's good, because the whole point was me getting my new sofa and my new coffee table and everything being copacetic and one. But with back orders and all that stuff, that did not happen. So I've had the coffee table for going on a month now, and I'm just now getting my end table. So hooray. So that's gonna happen next week. We are also looking into getting a backsplash installed in our kitchen. I looked at a couple samples, but again, my head was so cluttered this last week and a half that I honestly can't even say which one I like. So I will probably get that done this upcoming week, as far as the backsplash installation in our kitchen. And then we're also getting a new dining room table. So I don't know, I think it's quarantine, I really do. But I looked at my house and was just like, I don't like this, I don't like this, and I don't like this. So I just started ordering new stuff. So like I said, the new sofa, the new coffee table set, we're getting a backsplash, and then we're getting a new dining room table. And that, God forbid I work my way upstairs. We've only had our bed for like a little over a year, 2 years, our new bed. Our old bed we'd had for like 5 or 6 years. So we did get a new bed about a year and a half, 2 years ago. So we don't need a new bed, but I'm kind of itching now to change our dressers and stuff. Quarantine will do that to you. It will have you looking around your house saying, I don't like this, I don't like that, get rid of this, get rid of that. Yeah, so and I think I feel crunched because I'm on a timeline. Like, I go back to work at the end of the month, praise God that I will be working from home, so that's not an issue. And Babe went from being essential to now he works from home too, so it's a beautiful thing. I'm not complaining in the slightest, but with that timeline of me having to do, you know, actual work coming up, I am kind of trying to push everything to get done, and I can have the next like 10 days to just sit on my behind and do nothing. In addition to that, my birthday is coming up. I'm definitely doing a quarantine birthday. I'm not trying to go out or do anything, but I want to have a festive time, so that's something I'm planning. So there's just so much going on, y'all. I know that was like a 6-minute rant of what's happening, just to catch you guys up. Someone commented and asked me about my labor and delivery story. I am still filming that. Every time I start 3 to 5 minutes into the video, here's all the noise, the baby's crying, he woke up from a nap, blah 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 blah. It just goes on and on and on, and then I end up having something else to do. So I'm gonna try to get some sit down videos done in this next upcoming week, but today is Friday, it's the weekend. I'm gonna vlog, I'm gonna bring you guys along, and then if I can get a sit down video filmed within the weekend, those will be up during the week of this vlog. So I will see you guys in a minute.
Has he been sick or been around anyone who's been sick?
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm. Look at your little baby feet. Huh? Hey you guys, so I just finished making dinner. I'm also having a cup of coffee. Don't ask why. It's 8 o'clock at night and I'm having coffee. I just am. But I also really quickly wanted to share a couple of things with you. So I have tried a new vitamin. My like actual prenatal, like physical vitamin, I was kind of getting tired of. So a lot of people have tried or talked about this Ollie brand, and I must say I love it. So I've been taking the prenatal. You guys know I'm nursing, so I've still been taking the prenatal. Love this. And then I got this one for Caden. It's the Kids Multi with probiotic. It's a blend of vitamins A, C, D, E, B's, and zinc. And these have been a hit with him as well. He really likes them. He says they taste fruity, which I can attest to because mine taste like literal like gummies. But anyways, I'm making dinner. So we're having our infamous shrimp salads. We just got some baby spring mix here. I had to get this one because they were all out of the organic one at Kroger. I just cut up some tomatoes and cucumbers here. We're gonna have it with pickled beets, mild banana peppers, shredded carrots, some shredded mild cheese, and our favorite crispy hatch chilies, and then of course shrimp, which has been seasoned with my favorite Red Lobster seafood seasoning. So that is dinner for the night. I'm just gonna finish up this cup of coffee. Again, I just felt like I needed a boost. I've already cleaned the kitchen for the evening. I have literally these 2 dishes to wash, which can go in the dishwasher, and it's 8 o'clock. I've just been, you know, still quarantining and everything, and I like to have dinner done by 8 o'clock so everyone's eating and in bed. 9 o'clock, we watch our shows and, you know, kind of get ready for the next day. So dinner is served. Yeah, dinner served. So I'm having dinner, you guys, eating my salad. Finally, Housewives of Beverly Hills is back. I mean, I've only been waiting for like a month for it to come back on. Oh, My plant, she's still thriving, you guys. She needs to be watered. I'm gonna water her tomorrow. But yeah, just having dinner. Cam's right here watching mommy eat. Yes. But yeah, that's all. I just wanted to share the final results of what this salad always ends up looking like, because I always end up eating it before I can really show you guys. But like I said, beets, banana peppers, cucumbers, tomatoes, chilies, cheese, a little drizzle of dressing, and a big bed of greens. First, put it into reverse. Aaron is so patient, understanding. It's best that Aaron. Oh wow! Well, you see this Etsy door? What? If you go into your settings, go into privacy. For what?
Hey y'all, so today is Sunday. I am headed to Publix and then to my mom's house. I bought her an espresso, if you can't see in the back. I bought her an espresso. Her birthday was July the 3rd. That's the day that she moved into her new place. And then a housewarming gift. And all she wanted was an espresso. So I was online. I found a great deal for it. And I ordered it. And it arrived yesterday. And so I am headed to her house to drop it off, but I wanted to stop at Publix first and just pick her up a couple of trinkets to go with said machine. What was I getting from here? Oh, coffee creamer. I want to get her favorite coffee creamer. And I'm going to pick her up some oat milk to see if she likes that as like a creamer. So yeah, yesterday I unboxed this bag. I'm carrying it today. I love it already. I'm smitten. It's an early birthday gift. I saw it on the website and just had to have it. It's beautiful. I've been really enjoying it already. I've only had it out like for the day, but really love it. Let me put my keys up. All right, so her Nespresso is set up. I'm headed out. She doesn't drink, what is it? The espressos, the actual espressos. She only likes the coffees. So I took all of her espressos from her welcome pack and I'm bringing them home. But yeah, I'm headed home. I just came over here to set up her machine. You guys, this candle is so satisfying. It's the Woodwick Lavender Spa candle. It smells so good, but the sound that it makes, amazing. And I've also been loving this. I just sprayed it all over our furniture and I'm really liking it. It's the Laundress Home Spray. Love. I have the creepiest neighbor in life. Hey y'all, so I'm headed out. I'm headed to my mom's house. Just left the house. I had something that I initially got on here to specifically say, and I can't even remember what it is. But I am headed to my mom's house now. Today is Sunday. My twist out was like a successful fail. Because it is not dry in all places, but like I said, I think I mentioned this in a clip before, and like some pieces came out like not as defined, and that's just due to me not twisting them the same. Like I've got to get back uniformed about how I do twist outs, but yeah, it looks decent. I tied like a little scarf. scarf with a bow. I put a little bow here. But yeah, I'm headed to my mom's house. Just left the house. I'm headed to my mom's house now. Today is Sunday. My twist out was like a successful fail. Because it is not dry in all places, but like I said, I think I mentioned this in a clip before, and like some pieces came out like not as defined, and that's just due to me not twisting them the same. Like I've got to get back uniformed about how I do twist outs, but yeah, it looks decent. I tied like a little scarf with a bow. I put a little bow here. and I have it separated so that it can dry like evenly while I'm out and about today. Headed to my mom's house. We are having, yes, my thumb is gone, y'all. My nails need to be done, but because it's so close to my birthday, I just feel like it's part of my birthday festivities. I am going to have a pamper me day. And like, you driving crazy as hell. These folks out here reckless. Rona got folks more reckless than usual. But I feel like because it's my birthday weekend, and it really wasn't brought to my attention until Clarence mentioned it. He was like, babe, why don't you just wait? He was like, you can do a whole pamper you day and just do what you want to do. Like, I'll make sure you get your hair, your nails, your this, your that done, and just chill. And I'm like, you know what? You right. So that's what I'll be doing. So I could have gotten my nails done like days ago, but I am gonna wait until my birthday weekend, since it's this upcoming weekend, to get that done. So I gotta go this week with these little ratchet nails, but that's okay because I'm not going nowhere, so it's no big deal to me. What else is going on in the world? We just had breakfast, well, more like brunch. We are trying to find a new patio set. So I got rid of patio furniture. I want to get a new set. I did get two pub styled outdoor chairs or whatever. I don't know, I can't remember the name. To go in like the corners, but we need like a new like table setting and everything for outside. So that's something that I'm looking into as well. I thought I found the perfect one at Brand Smart, and then when I went to add it to my, what do you call it, my cart, sold out. And that has been everything. Like, this whole, like, the quarantine and everything, people are in their house. This Laneige mask, I have this Laneige lip mask on right now because the air in our house has been so dry just because the air conditioner's been running. So it's drying my lips out and my eyes. I've been using Visine like crazy. But anyways, so the whole pandemic and quarantine and everything has, I'm pretty sure, because this is what happened to me, looking around their house like, yo, I hate everything in this bitch. So we got a new sofa, new coffee tables, new end tables, a new dining room table. What else? We're changing the patio. And I have already started on my bedroom because Clarence was like, we didn't need new lamps in here. And I'm like, yes, we did. Because if you guys have ever seen me vlog, in my bedroom, on our, like, where our nightstand area is, I have two, like, these really pretty mirrors on each side, one on each side. And the lamps that we have in there, I don't like those in there no more. I want those to go downstairs in the living room. And then I went and bought two new lamps. And they're so pretty. They're like table lamps. They're silver and white, and they go better with that mirror. So yeah, that's what's been happening. Just redecorating everything. Like I said, the backsplash is being added. And then I'm hoping, like I think I said this before, but I'm hoping to be done by fall. Like, I don't want to have to do anything else to our house. We're going to be here another year. And hopefully in that year, some things, you know, settle out. They're in the works, but I don't want to speak them until I know what I know. But yeah, so hopefully all of that works out. And this is for sure our last year in our townhouse. And it has been amazing. Like, we think about where we were when we first moved into our townhouse. Moving into our townhouse was a big deal for us. We've been living in apartments. We were hating it like every aspect of it. We like walk-in levels, so like there was always somebody above us making mad noise. Like it was just a lot. So when we got our townhouse, we were really, really excited. But we're now excited to see that after 5 years, we've outgrown our townhouse too. Like, okay, we've been here 5 years. We started out with like a 2-year-old and, well, a 2.5-year-old, and now, you know, we've got a 7-year-old and a 4-month-old. So this has to be the last year that we live here. So with that being said, it's our last year staying in our townhouse, and I'm really, really, really excited about the next like venture. So yeah, headed to my mom's. I don't know, I'm just chatty patty today because I feel like I haven't been vlogging, so that's why I'm like, did I tell y'all that? I can't remember, because I haven't vlogged in 2 weeks, but so much has been going on. So yeah, when I get to my mom's house, if anything's interesting happening, I will let you guys know. That's you, girl. Hey, Cookie Monster.
You better be careful. Because she's a diabetic and they can be going in and out of diabetic comas and stuff.
Alright, y'all. So I'm getting ready to make some spaghetti. This is the wrong knife. Just gonna get a quick knife here. Only gonna use half of this bell pepper. These bell peppers my mom got from... You're so silly. My mom got them from like fresh off of a farm. So I am going to use them in my spaghetti tonight. I already washed this bell pepper as well. I'm just gonna take and cut this into little bite-sized pieces and saute them up, along with a little bit of onion and some seasoning. It's almost 8 o'clock. I'm hoping I can be done with this by 8 o'clock. If y'all can hear Cam in the background, he is over here in his car seat actually, cutting up, just making all kinds of noises and things of that magnitude. Ooh, ooh. Go ahead and dice these up. I bought some cherries. I'm about to snack on some of those while I wait for my dinner to finish cooking up. Cutting all this up. What are you talking about, Cam? Let's take this and put this in here. So that is actually enough bell pepper. I don't foresee me needing any more. And now, let me see if I have some onion. I already had some onion, which is perfect. And I don't need a lot. I actually highly despise onions. I use them for the sole purpose of like seasoning things, and that is it. There is no good taste in onions for me. Like some people are like onion and all that shit. I'm like, this shit is gross. I actually hate onions. Just cutting them up nice and bite size. And that's more than enough onion for sure. All right, and so now I'm just gonna take some salt. Some pepper. And I already basted it with olive oil. And I'm just gonna saute these up real quick. And then now I'm gonna go ahead and get to my pasta too. There's salt in the bottom of that water. Okay, so yeah, I'm making my spaghetti right now. My hair got better as the day went. It was like still wet, but it's dry now. About to wash off some of these cherries and eat them. I need to put this other half of this bell pepper up. But yeah, oh, and then I'm using this is the Kroger's organic ground beef is what I'm gonna be using to make the spaghetti. So I'll show you guys what it looks like. I'm just using a penne pasta. This is like the cheap pasta. I didn't have time to get any other one, and this one was in the pantry. So I was trying to stop at the store the least amount of times I possibly could. Let me put Cam on camera because he is just being extra. Hi, mister. Hi, mister. Oh, now you want to lower your tone. Look at you. Look at you. Now you want to lower your tone. You were just talking so much. You were just talking so much. You're not going to talk no more? You don't have nothing to say? No? That's it? So let me focus this camera. It's acting mad weird. Okay, so this is the onion, salt, pepper, and the bell peppers. I'm just sauteing them. I'm gonna get my sauce out. It's gonna be quick and easy and to the point. For sure. And it smells so yummy. I just hate onions. Like, it's crazy because I can cook with them, but I hate eating them. I can eat them after they've been like cooked down in spaghetti or something like that because, you know, but just raw onion, oh my god, y'all, I hate it with a passion.